The Waves Space Rider plugin, brand new, just released. We're going to be taking a look at it today. We're going to be putting it on a guitar, we're going to be putting on acoustic guitar, on bass, we're going to be putting it on drums, on vocals, so we can get a full-on sense of how this plugin sounds, reacts, works, and we're gonna take a look at it together because to be completely honest, it's new to me, so we're gonna be testing it out as we go. You'll be essentially hearing a first look as I kind of explore this plugin, and we can explore it together almost as if it's your first look and you're opening up the plugin for the first time. So welcome, my name is Jacob Restituto. I'm a musician from Northport, New York, and I hope you enjoy this video. So for reference, this is the song we're going to be using today. It's my most recent song called Hold On To You, and I had to boost the volume obviously so you could hear properly. Normally it's not peaked this much for mastering purposes, but so you can hear the volume, I boosted everything. We're going to be taking a look at the chorus. We're going to be looking at a couple different tracks within the chorus. So let me just, for reference, you can kind of get a general idea of what the track we're working with, show you what it sounds like.
I'll hold on to you whenever you need me, and I'll hold on to you when you're bruised and bleeding.
Okay, so that's the track. Now we're going to go in there and individually affect these different sounds with this Space Rider plugin. So let's start off with the very beginning with vocals. So this is my friend Josh. He's singing on the main chorus right here.
I'll hold on to you.
That's what the vocals sound like. We got a lot going on. We got SSLs, the Waves SSL. Really, really like that plugin, by the way. We got the Waves compression, the H comp, and then we have two other plugins. Well, three plugins, two different plugins. We have like a slapback, very, very, very fast echo going on, kind of low, just giving a little bit of fullness, and this is an actual, I believe it's a quarter note echo, and a little bit of reverb. But we're gonna actually see if we could do these last two with this new Waves Space Rider plugin. So we're gonna go mono to stereo because my vocals are in stereo, or Josh's vocals are in stereo. We're gonna turn these off. Let's see what we got. So opening it up, we have three different plugins, and right off the bat, this plugin kind of reminds me similar to Logic Step Effects plugin. And I really like this Step Effects plugin, not for the actual step effect, because I actually, every time I open this plugin, like clockwork, I turn off the filter, because I don't use it. But the three things I actually do use in this plugin are the modulation, the reverb, and the delay. I just really like the tone of these instruments, or these effects. So within this, it's essentially the same kind of plugin. And what's cool is it's a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? You have a bit more control for sure, and then you also have a couple of other features that you don't have within this Waves Space Rider. But it's also a cleaner plugin. Like, I never use the X and Y channel. I never use the step modulator. Sometimes I'll use the distortion, but I never use the filter. It's like all these things that I kind of made it more concise than what I actually do use, and just a more concise version. So what we have is chorus, delay, and reverb. So right now, just to match kind of the sound we were getting before, we're going to turn off the chorus. We put this on a quarter note delay. So we got the quarter note delay. We're going to, I don't know, let's do 35%. It was, I think, a warmer delay. That's cool. You can add a little bit of modulation to the delay. And let's add a little bit of reverb. I don't know how much decay we want, space or plate. That sounds good. Take a little bit of low one. All right, so this is what it sounded like originally.
I'll hold on to you whenever you need me.
Okay, cool. Now we have the Space Rider.
I'll hold on to you whenever you need me.
Wow, serious. Okay, very interesting. So, like typical Waves fashion, all the plugins for some reason start at 100%. So let's draw back the mix a little bit.
I'll hold on to you.
That reverb is huge. Let's bring this down a little bit.
I'll hold on to you whenever you need me, and I'll hold on to you. I'll hold.
Wow, there's a lot of control here. This is a really cool tone right off the bat.
I'll hold on to you.
Now compare it to my original tone.
I'll hold on to you.
All right, so actually let's go back because I have a little bit of, we have actually a good amount of modulation on the delay. We'll add that. We'll add a little bit more delay, and I want to actually make it a way closer reverb.
I'll hold on to you.
Way too much modulation. This is cool though.
I'll hold on to you whenever you need me.
It's clean, very clean. This is great. All right, so I have these gang vocals right here. Okay, so let's pull these up. Again, we're going to turn off the reverb that we have. We're going to put on the space rider. Here we go, stereo space rider. Okay, we have these gang vocals, a bunch of vocal takes saying just hold on. So let's see what we got. Let's turn on space rider. This is what it sounds like off the bat. Again, we got to lower the mix. Waves. One thing I would love is if you put it maybe at like just automatically 30% or 50%. I don't get the whole 100% unless the average user is just like using on a bus, because then that would make sense. But let's continue. See, right off the bat, that's a cool sound. Let's move this to a plate reverb. Let's increase the in. Let's decrease the decay. A little bit less. Oh, we got two different types of chorus. That's cool. That's a great sound with the dot and eighth delay. Increase that feedback a little. I like that. Now, a really, really cool feature that this plugin has is this rider right here. So we have the space sound in here, but the rider is a really interesting part. So you have A and you have B. And you can essentially toggle between the two if you'd like. You turn, you could move them. Really cool part is that say we want A to have a huge reverb sound. And we're going to do a ton of feedback on the delay and a ton of chorus. But B, let's switch over to B. We're going to do something different. We're going to do for B, we're going to have it like this. It's not going to be a lot of reverb, very short reverb. We're going to actually make it way thinner. It's going to take out a lot of low end. Same with the delay, thinner. We're going to make a much lower delay, way less. Now, so if you look between the two, you can see that they move, which is really cool. You can kind of filter between the two. Filter between the two. But now you can hit auto and it'll do this fun back and forth thing, like kind of ride the fader. You could also automate it if you want. It's such a cool program. Or I haven't gone into the automation settings, but I wonder if you could just even toggle on and off. It's almost like an A and B, which I really like that Waves has this setup A and setup B in all their programs and all their plugins. You could have two totally separate settings. And I really, really, really like that. So I thought that was really cool. All right, let's go with the Dennis Rockham Jones tape echo. See what that sounds like. That's a great tone. That's a great tone. All right, let's do another. Let's do a guitar. So that's just a dry guitar, so not much going on this. Ooh, that is a beautiful tone. That's actually 100% tone. If we now put it at 50, that is beautiful. A little less. Let's try type 2. That tone is phenomenal on the guitar. This is dry. Dude, where was this plugin? This track needs it. That is such a glorious guitar tone. Like, let's hear it in the mix. This is without it. Left ear, here it is, the guitar. Such luscious tone, man. This is great. All right, let's do some drums. It's a unique instrument to add it on, but why not? Yeah. Now the cool part is you can also turn off specific parts. So we don't want the reverb. That's a cool tone. The really mono, it's not a ton of width. I honestly am a big fan of delay on drums like that. Like for a section, I just think it's a cool concept. Like it adds a cool rhythm. Almost like a counter rhythm. Dry. Again, we gotta lower the mix. Hear that almost like counter the rhythm going on? I really like that. All right, let's do this. Let's take this and put it on just the snare. Let's pick the bottom of the snare, and we're gonna put it on the snare. Let's see, this is just a snare. So this is dry. And now let's do Make a little room for the snare. Wait, this is crazy. The rider's following how it goes. Wait a second. Okay. As I'm going along with it, it seems as though the rider is actually following the rhythm. Like, I'm assuming maybe the sensitivity, it's almost like a compressor gate would follow the sound. As we hit harder, you're going from A to B, which is really, really fascinating. It's following the rhythm of the drums. So somebody's riding the fader. That's really cool. Oh, let's put on the piano. So this is the melody. Let's find the piano. I mean, it almost makes it sound like an E piano. All right, ambient piano. Let's see what we got. That's cool. Different. Very different. That's a cool sound, man. That's a cool sound. All right, lastly, let's put a little chorus in the bass. Just a little chorus. Big reverb. All right, a little bit of chorus. Really fattens up. Almost makes like a synth bass. That's cool.
Hold on to you whenever you need.
Very, very, very cool instrument. So here we have a general look at this Waves Space Rider plugin. Again, very similar to what I use already a lot in Logic, which was the step effects, but it makes it more concise. We don't have to deal with the stuff that I don't even use. It takes what I actually use from step effects and actually puts it into its own plugin, which is really cool. I want to master and understand a little bit more of the actual rider thing, because that's really cool how you can figure out the controllability behind this. So I hope you enjoy that. There's a link down in bio if you are interested in purchasing this, if you have not already. If you have purchased this already, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are and what you think would be done differently, or what you like, or all those things. There's also in the comment section, there'll be a link so you can check it out and purchase it yourself from Waves. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. God bless and peace out.